Damn, everybody must still be at work. I see nobody on this team. Up, there go one person on this team. Who on this team? Who's that one visitor? Good afternoon to whomever you are. Oh shit. SM. Hello, SM. What is going on, baby? Hi, Sandra. What's going down? Yeah, I figured I would use my card chronicles time to answer some of the side questions that I be getting in my email and in my text messages from the folks. Stuff that don't really got nothing to do with the cards, but more so our reality. I can dig it. And hell yeah, don't do nothing else but take it easy. Stress kills. Stress be killing. Hey Powers, how are you? How was your day? Hopefully everybody is having a wonderful day today. Where I am, the weather is oh so nice, nice, nice. Unfortunately, I have to spend it at work, but it's okay. No biggie. I only got to work on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The other days for me, so therefore I'm not going to file a complaint. I'm going to be appreciative. Oh yeah, I'm good. I got this phone is actually on a stand, so no hands, and I got my headphones in, so I'm Gucci. Yes, I am being a safe driver. Um, but before I want to get started, of course, I gotta shout out my day ones, the fam. Shout out to you. You know, I fuck with you the long way. And of course, if you are new and you just dropping in, then don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're interested in getting a free reading, then hit me up at Sky's Truth at iCloud.com with your YouTube name, full name, telephone number, date of birth, and I'm gonna get at you. Regular shit. Um, but I had like two or three questions. I got a lot of questions that I've been putting to the side, compiling, trying to figure out when I was gonna be able to fit in the questions and answers thing. So I decided like carb time is a good time to do that. And anytime I'm just up here on some chill shit and I ain't reading, it's a good time to do that, I would think. So the question was in reference to what do I feel about the Illuminati and the elite? And what I will say is that the average person has this like misconception of the Illuminati and the elite. And it's really like this focus of these are wicked, evil people out to take over the world. Rah, right? But that's not reality. Reality is when you are dealing with the elite, they understand that the more knowledge one has, the richer you are. And it's simple. You have the information versus your counterpart or your peer who doesn't. So this gives you access to more. based on how the brain processes its reality. The brain processes its reality through images and logos. If not for images and logos, you would see or understand nothing. The mind only can understand images and logos. Period. So let's talk about oh, it's five of y'all. Hi y'all. I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm driving. Okay, but I'm talking to y'all. So let's get into the elite. Now, they are A, people who never lost who they were. Two, they are the people who understood the importance of not dirtying your DNA. And what I mean by not dirtying your DNA, not dirtying your DNA is in reference to cross breeding, dealing with other nationalities and cultures from different lands. They understood the importance of keeping a pure bloodline. That means that if they are from the Aryan race, they only deal with people that's 100% their people. And understand that at the round table of elite are not just white people. People got a misconception. It's not just white people. There's pure blooded blacks, pure blooded Japan, Chinese, white, any of the major five, I think it's major five um coaches, maybe a little bit more. But if they are pure blooded, they are the elite, period. They have never been in a situation where they have interacted with another bloodline. So that's one aspect of it all outside of the information, comedic knowledge, and spiritual knowledge that they have access to, which is slowly being released out into society, as we know, and actually has always been there, but has been locked off to the people as far as them being able to comprehend it. So now that we are getting to a point where we are starting to question the system, the big old monopoly board that we live on, everybody is looking at the elite like, oh, they're horrible. They're trying to destroy the that are here to destroy the people and look at people like they could care less if they all die off. Yes, but you also have people that's at the elite table who are for the people. So, keep that in mind. But it's really just about knowledge and power from that knowledge and the passing down through the generations. Right now, I think that a lot of the information that they hold to themselves, a lot of people are learning. People are decoding the Bible. People are decoding, trying to decode the Kabbalah and X, Y, and Z, A, B, C. So there's a lot of things that are changing, and people are waking up to a lot of things. And of course, somebody's gonna throw confusion in it because as long as we're still unlocking information based and surrounded by ego, it'll always get tainted. Always. And if we handle spirituality like it's a religion, there will always be tainting. Period. But yes, there is a group of people or groups of people who would love to have full control over the minds of the people. But I think that what we got to understand is that this grouping up is a bad thing. Like the religions grouping up and these people grouping up and these people grouping up is a bad thing because the whole purpose in us being here is to experience our own individual things. So we are not supposed to be like minded. If we were supposed to be like minded, God would have never broken himself up into millions and billion pieces so that he can experience himself outside of himself. He would have never done that. So we got to start passing judgment and carrying on. Um, but yes, the elite are wealthy because of the knowledge that they have, so they are able to maneuver around the board. And I'm going to give you an example of this, how this works really quick. Okay, let's get into the story mode. We got one elite guy, and 2 months ago, he had an idea. And his idea was to create a vehicle that can fly. This is an example story, guys. Okay? So, 2 months ago, we have an elite guy. He has all of the money in the world, access to whatever he wants. He's living life. Okay? And he has an idea to create a car that flies. Now, down here where we are, if we came up with the idea of let's create a car that flies, we're gonna be having to worry about where the money gonna come from, how are we gonna get the knowledge. We got to go to school first. We got to do this. But this is not how the elite think. They don't think about it like that. They do this. If today at 2 o'clock p.m. I have come up with the idea of creating a car that flies, and there's approximately 8 billion people on the earth, then approximately 1 billion of those 8 billion people would have thought of this situation of this car flying. Out of that 1 billion, at least 1 million would have come up with a draft for this vehicle. Out of that 1 million who came up with a draft for this vehicle, 100,000 would have went and gotten the education and began to build the prototype. Out of that 1,000, let's say 50,000 would have started marketing that and looking for a way to get back. Out of that 50,000, one has finally made it to a point where their idea is recognized. What does that elite person do? They go and they go into their bank account a couple of years later, maybe 10, maybe 5, go into their bank account, realize that they had that idea, wanted to manifest that into the reality, but did not want to exert the time nor the energy. They bought it from you. They have manifested without doing any physical work, mental stress, any of that. They have manifested. Simple as that. You created it, they bought it. You slaved for it, they bought it. And they're going to get endless riches because you don't understand the importance of not selling your creativity, your creative thing. Instead, you should be promoting it and pushing it to create generational wealth for themselves, but you don't. Instead, you see a couple of dollars waved in front of you. The elite know that this is just paper, it means nothing. So they give you the paper that means nothing. And your family suffers because that little bit of money they gave you is only enough to last through your lifetime. Unless you're gonna start all over again and put a lifetime worth of energy into creating something different. So that's how the elite play. They think outside of the box, and their goal is to exert as little energy as possible. This is why they live so long. They don't stress. They don't eat bullshit. They don't not go to sleep on time. They not worried about nothing. Yeah, we out here worried about everything, and we don't have to. And they damn sure ain't working for nobody. They damn sure ain't getting vaccinated. They not doing none of that shit. I'm telling you some shit. They are not anything that you're doing. You can guarantee the elite are not doing it. Look at what they doing and start doing what they doing and see how your life change. Real facts. Just you stay within the ramifications of love though. Don't be hateful and shit. Yeah, but that's really what's going on here. They learn how to manifest without exerting any energy because they understand human consciousness and they understand that when they come up with a thought, there is billions of people at that same exact time, that same exact day, who come up with the same ideas. They just sit back and wait for which one of the little rats at the bottom of the pyramid is going to create it so they can buy it out. Outside of that, they do carry hidden knowledge of, you know, what religion, what the religion is here for. The religion is here to control. It's a system. It's to paint a different picture for each group of people of a particular reality. This is why all of these different religions Everybody has their own aspect of what heaven is, of what hell is, of what right is, of what wrong is. It's all about perception, period. They understand that they have to remain in a field of neutralness. That means they can't overlove something or overhate anything. The moment that you overlove something, you immediately create a pain because it got to be balanced. So the minute something is pleasurable to you, you have created a system of something that will be unpleasurable to you. These are the type of things that they know. And like I told y'all this morning, um, I'm gonna start really getting into some of this uh information and posting it under a different playlist. I'm gonna be on the same channel, just a different playlist. Cause it's just so much information out there to tell y'all about. I just don't know. I gotta think of where to start. Like I gotta organize it first. I got to organize it first. Black Americans are native and autoimmune don't come. What is that? Don't come from Africa. No, they don't. And let me explain that. So before the Spaniard Christopher Columbus floated his happy-go-lucky ass over here, there was people already on the land. Those were indigenous black Indians, or what they would call Indians, but indigenous people who were melanated. Okay. And so when the Spaniards got here, there was a group who chose not to crossbreed. Okay. And then there was those who chose to crossbreed and have sex and reproduce with the natives of this land. Those would be your black, your dark skinned Spanish people, okay, or your Afro Dominicans, or your dark Spanish, okay. But the Spaniards were European, period. They were another group of Europeans, okay. The thing that is ironic about this situation is that once Christopher Columbus came over here, found the land, went to war, went through all of the buffoonery, to the curb, and they get treated just as bad as the indigenous black people. Now the Africans come into the process because they wanted to create confusion. So there they go, bringing Africans onto the situation and mix breeding the Africans with the indigenous blacks of this land to create confusion, so that the indigenous would not realize that this is their land, and that the real foreigner to the land is the Caucasian, because they didn't come from here. Okay, they floated their asses here. So really, the foreigner is the white American. They're not indigenous to this land, and that's how that one goes. Okay, okay. I'm sick of driving. Yeah, but if it's stuff that y'all want to know, then y'all need to start inboxing me so that I can start kind of putting things in order, so that I can get up here and really answer y'all questions, and we can really get into it. I didn't know that you guys was into this kind of stuff. I thought all y'all wanted to hear about was tarot cards. I'm so excited to know that this is not, tarot cards is not the only thing y'all care about. This really makes me smile on the inside, because this is my favorite types of topics to talk about. It really, really is. And I don't usually see any females talking about this kind of shit. I really don't. Very rarely do I. Yeah, I'm definitely super excited that y'all like this kind of stuff. Ooh, I got 10 people on the deck. Who is it? Who is it? Knock knock. Who is it? Yeah. Um. But let me see. Let me think about some other stuff that I can tell y'all about with these damn crazy ass elites. Um. Outside of them understanding how not to exhort any damn information and energy. This is a question. This is something that came up in my head maybe a year ago that I didn't really get a chance to put no energy into, but I'm going to at some point. So this is the thing that I ended up asking myself that I never got around to getting the answer to. So I'm gonna have to go work on this. Now, if we got these religions and forms of spirituality that say that there is no such thing as death, then my question is this: why do the elite work so hard to try to extend life if they also are saying that they believe that there's life after death and that there is no such thing as death and that it is possible that we reincarnate back into the flesh? Hmm. Because if this is something that been a fact for all of the time that we can go back, then it's safe to say that us as a people should be comfortable with the concept of death, knowing for a fact that there's no such thing as death, only death of the physical body, and that we will get a new body in return. So why would the elite be working their asses off trying to extend life? Hmm. Is it because they don't believe that there is life after death? Or is it because they know that once you're out of the physical body, that you don't get the opportunity to come back into the body? Or is it because they don't want to do the work necessary to be able to hold on to their consciousness so that they can recirculate back into the body? I have to figure that one out. I haven't gotten a chance to dig into that, but I'm going to. I'm going to really do some research on that one. Yeah, but I be having a lot of shit on my mind, y'all. I be thinking of a lot of crazy shit. Ugh, I hate water, y'all. But I make myself drink it. Couple of more hours of work and it is over. A to the men. Look at these people. We can't drive worth a damn, y'all. Cannot, cannot, cannot. I be need y'all to keep me company when I be on the road. I be lonely. I don't got no friends, y'all. My only friends. Anybody got any ideas for a cute hairstyle. I need to get my hair fixed. I got mad gray hair. Look at all of this damn gray hair, y'all. Cuddy! What the fuck is up, my guy? My lost and found cousin. He found me in a lost and found bucket on YouTube. Everybody on this joint, go follow SMTV. He the shit. He is the master of the YouTube world. Yes, that is true. There's 13 families, always have been 13 families, two of which are black, elite families, pure bloodlines. And every major corporation does lead back to one of them. And how these things started off over this way is through the Rothschilds, who their parents had, there's four of them, and their parents sent them, they were a banking family. Their parents sent them to four major locations on the globe to build up systems, banking systems. Your Federal Reserve, which most people who are not in the know think it is a federal bank, when the reality of it all is it is not. It is a privately owned bank named the Federal Reserve. And what they do is they infiltrate countries and they give out these loans that they know for a fact the country cannot afford to pay back. And then after that, they find ways to destroy their market so that they can't pay the goddamn loans back. And then they say, well, y'all don't have the money to pay the loan back, so I guess you're gonna have to give us some of your land, if not all of the land. And this has gone on over and over and over again. That happened here with the Rothschilds. This is why we haven't had gold since 19, I think it's 27, when they had this big gold rush where they was forcing everybody to turn in a gold. So our money then started being backed by gold and started being backed by the Federal Reserve note, which means nothing. Okay. And this is why they killed Gaddafi. Because Gaddafi, let me tell you how slick America is, y'all. America was able to convince every country on the globe to only buy and sell oil with the American dollar. Right now, buying and selling oil is the only thing that is backing the American dollar. So Gaddafi had to die because Gaddafi was trying to bring the African Union together and build and create their own currency, which was going to be a gold ducat. Okay, and they was gonna say, hey, we're not willing to buy gold. I mean, we're not willing to sell or buy unless it's in gold, which America cannot do. But every other country on the globe has gold. They are able to do, which would make America a third world country in point 0.3 seconds. So this is why Gaddafi is not here, because we don't have gold to back up the volume of the dollar here, like every other country. And so they had to hurry up and fix that problem. They was like, oh no, this nigga is playing too much. He is in the way. He got to go. Okay. So that's why they killed your boy Gaddafi. Gaddafi was never attacking his people. American troops were attacking his people and had American media then take those images, and tell the American people that he was attacking his people. It was all a lie, all a setup. Gaddafi was the only one of the only world leaders that can walk through the streets of his country with no security and did so every day. Literally. America played on the emotions of the damn foolish ass American people who don't know no better. Yeah. So yeah, we do not have any gold to solidify our currency. And this is why you'll hear people say that the American dollar is not real. And it's true. Because what happens is you'll take $150, put it into the bank, and the computer will update your account saying it's $150. Then somebody else will go to the same bank right after you and say, hey, I need $50. They're going to take $50 out of your account and give it to them. But the $150 number is never going to change when you view it. So they rob Peter to pay Paul kind of thing. Other than that, your money is placed on the stock market when it's put into the bank. And this is why they have interest. Because once you put it into the bank, it is invested on the stock market. And this is why when the stock market crashes, the first people to lose their money is the people who got bank accounts. And this is why it's better to keep your money in the mattress, baby. Keep your money in the mattress. Don't fuck around with them banks, okay? Especially after that goddamn bill Obama signed, where if the country go to war, they can confiscate your house, your car, and all of the money in your bank account. You might as well forget about it. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's right. And my face felt extra tight today. Mm. I hate when my face feels like this. See, I can see it right there. My cheek stuck. Sometimes the thing feels crazy as hell. You would think after 2 years I would get used to this shenanigans, but I don't. Goddamn ugly asses don't want to let me get by. Hey AC, how are you? No, it's because I had a brain surgery. So this is the result of it. Wow. Paralyzed cheek and a new dimple on my chin over there. See? I don't know if you can see it. I don't know why I couldn't give me a dimple on my cheek instead of my chin. Like, who wants a dimple on their chin? I most certainly don't. But it's good. It is there, and that's where it shall stay. Come on, folks. Traffic, I hate it. So what is all of y'all getting into today, though? Did y'all inbox me some things to read on? I know I still gotta do Young Pappy for Chicago. I know I gotta do that. I'm gonna do it. I just don't like doing readings when I don't feel well, and I did not feel good yesterday at all. Oh, thank you, AC. It took me forever to finally get 1,000 subscribers, but I'm happy that I did it this way, nice and slow and relaxed and steady, So all of my stuff is consistent and regular, no craziness. And all of my subscribers are subscribers because they really want to be here. So, sorry, I said subscribers. All of my family is here because they really want to be here. That's important to me anyway. It'd be important if these goddamn cars actually drive and all the time. I make no sense. Hey Pat, how are you? How's everything? How's your day going, Pat? Damn Tuesday. Be knocked the hell out. I don't know why my ass can't stay awake. Mm, damn it. I've got to grab cups. Fuck it. I got some back there. Mm. Alright, I can do that too. So I'm reading on Samantha's relationship with Lauren. Alright, I got y'all. I didn't do that yet? No, I don't think I did. And I know I didn't do it. I was thinking, no. I didn't do Samantha and Lauren. And that'll be a good one. I'll do that. All right, I made it to slavery. Uh, Another day of slavery. Hold on.